Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I just wanted to make a video today on getting an SST temperature gauge for your car, and doing this through the Talk Pro app. Now I've made a video previously on setting up and using the Talk Pro app, the way that I use it anyway. So go check that one out if you want to see more about the Talk Pro app, because that is something you'll need for this video. But yeah, so if you have an Evo 10 MR or the Evo equipped with the SST transmission, or a Ralliart like my fiance has, then yeah, it's going to have the SST. And with this transmission, one thing is you really need to look after it. You need to drive it in super sport mode when you're driving hard especially, and you need to only sort of drive hard and launch it when it's at optimal temperature. Now the thing with that is we don't actually have a gauge to tell us from factory what the transmission temperature is. So that's what we'll be doing today. First thing you'll need Talk Pro. Well, even before that, you'll need an Android head unit or an Android phone. So if you just have an old phone, you could even set it up. I have this Scosh, I think it is, Scosh mount. So my phone will just sit there, and as long as it's an Android, you'll have the Play Store. But if you have the Android head unit like I do, then download the Talk Pro app. And then once you have that, okay, so what you need to do is go to the Play Store, search, and you want to get Advanced EX Mitsubishi. Tap on that. Now I already have it, as you can see, but you'll have to buy that. It is $9 to get, but well worth it. So you have to have the Talk Pro, which is about $5, I think, from memory. It's been so long since I bought it. Then you'll need this also, which is $9. But it's just an add-on for an app, but well worth it once you can actually get the use out of it. So once you download that, what you need to do is go back to your Talk Pro app. You'll click on that. We want to go back. So once you download it, there's not actually an app that'll show up in your apps purchase or anything. It will come straight into Talk Pro and it'll be a plug-in for it. Okay, so that's it there. What you need to do is click on that. Choose your car model. So you'll go down here, you'll choose the 2 litre, 2.4 litre SST 4B11, as you can see I already have. We'll go back. Okay, so now we've chose our car model from the plug-in settings. Next, we'll go to settings here, settings again. Then what we want to do is we want to go to plugins. We want to allow plugins full access. You can even check here to make sure it's there, and yes it is. Those plugin settings, Advanced X Mitsubishi. So we'll go back. So that is now on. Next thing you need to do is scroll down a bit further and go to Manage Extra PIDs / Sensors. Now I've already done this, but you would then go to Add Predefined Set. So you'll hit the 3 dots, Add Predefined Set, and it will come up with your car that you selected. So we had, oops, not sure if I accidentally pressed that there or not. But yeah, we had the Lancer 8 to 2.4 litre SST. Oops. So that's all the extras that are now added in to our Talk Pro. Okay, so the next thing, go and find yourself a blank screen. So there we go, I'll delete this. Okay, so we have ourselves a blank screen. Let's turn the brightness down a bit. So just like any other gauge, we'll add display, go digital display. I actually need to turn my ignition on. Here you can see this is all our new settings that we have. They're all gone green, so just turn the ignition on. So main one we're going to want is this one right here, temperature. So I'll make that large. That is our transmission temp. Put that there. Might even rename it. So there we go. Display configuration. Change title. We might call it Sst Temp. There we go. So currently is 41 degrees Celsius. Obviously I'm in Australia, we go by Celsius, so if you're in America or anywhere that uses Fahrenheit, then that'll be already set because you'll have your Torque Pro set up. Also we'll add another one. So we'll might add clutch temperatures. So we've got clutch 1 temperature. There we go, we'll add clutch 2. And there's obviously more settings that you can add. I haven't really played around with those too much. I just mainly wanted the SST temperature, which has been great. I've only had this going for a few days now, but I've been testing it out. So I drove home from work the other night. I worked 12-hour shifts. My car had been parked sitting for around 13 hours by the time I started it, sitting outside. It was 20 degrees outside. When I started the car, the transmission was at about 26. Once I took off, I did have it idling for a minute or so because I'm on E85, so I did want to let it warm up a bit. So it was 26 when I sort of took off, and it went up 10 degrees in 5 minutes to 36. Went up to 46 degrees, another 10 in 5 more minutes, and then at 22 minutes of driving, it was at 60 degrees, which is optimal operating temperature for like wide open throttle. And by the time I got home, it was around 70, so it's time to use launch control if I wanted to. So yeah, it's been really good. It's apparently accurate. It reads from the sensor in the SST, so it was there ready to use from factory. It's just Mitsubishi didn't do anything with it for a gauge. You think they could have just, you know, put something in here with SST temp? It would have been great. It would have been smart for them to do that, but they didn't. But it's luckily we can get it this way. So yeah, this is all the other extras we got with that app, the app add-on. So yeah, we've got clutch temperatures, clutch slip, AC compressor, cooling fan duty. So yeah, there's a few extras there. I'll play around and see if anything's worth adding, but I will probably just use it like this and then put something like the speed. I like having the speed going by GPS speed. So if I can get down to that. There we go. So then I'll probably just put like intake temps and coolant temp or something. But yeah, that's kind of all I want from it. So what I might do is I'll start the car up. And we'll see if we can get that to go up. So it was at 42, I believe. So I'll give it a minute. Okay, so we've started the car up. Got Torque Pro back open. This is my screen that I usually use. So as you can see, I've got clutch temp 1 and 2 and an SST temp. There's my new ones. So yep, it's just gone up 1 degree from idling. Now they do say idling, it basically really doesn't go up much at all. But yeah, just to show you that it did go up an extra 1 degree from the car being started. The car's not fully cold anyway. I did take it around the block probably about 2 hours ago. So what I've found with this is, so the ambient temperature outside, I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's 24 degrees. So this would usually be 5 or 6 degrees higher, I've found. So this would probably be about 30 if it had been sitting and gone completely cold. With me going just for a quick drive around the block before it got up to about 50, I think it was. So it only gone back down to around 40. So yeah, it's pretty good. It does hold its temperature for a while. Obviously, if you have a heated sump, it'll be a lot better and it'll come to temperature a lot faster and stay warmer. But yeah, this is not too bad. It's good to know now. So yeah, definitely recommend you guys getting it, having a play around with it, and just yeah, taking better care of your SST by not beating on it when it's still cold. Sometimes you'll be driving for 10 minutes and think, oh, surely it'll be up to temp now, but it probably wasn't. But now at least you'll be able to glance down at this, or if you have your phone and you set it up on your phone, you could just have a spare old Samsung phone you could buy or something, plug it in down here, have it on charge, and just leave that in the car, and you know, have that set up, so turn it on every time you start the car. So yeah, thought I'd make the video because it's something that I wanted for my car. I'll just turn this off now. It's something that I really wanted in my car for ages. I did want a gauge or something, but yeah, this seems to be a great option for pretty much under $20. So yeah, that'll be it for the video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, please like and comment, subscribe, any of those would be great. Try and help me grow the channel. But yeah, until then, I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.